Well, you know, I think I've droned on long enough.
I just heard what happened. I wanted to offer my condolences to the team. Quark's loss is a true tragedy. The man was a hero. Brave, honest, kind, and humble to the core.
What a load of bullshit.
Hello, it's Masson347. It's my playthrough of Dark Souls. And last time we went through Sens Fortress and I got a bit lost. Again, sorry about that. But I got through in the end and got some kickass items. Off screen, I pretty much decided to buy a bunch of poison arrows for later on. There for later on in Londo. But I feel like there's some others should explore first before going to there. But at least we got Sens Fortress out of the way, and more importantly, activated a giant shortcut. So first of all, there's some Black Knights which I mentioned, 2 of them actually. But I didn't want to fight him yet. But now that I have the gold surplus ring, which increases which increases item discovery, and combine that with 10 humanity you put onto yourself, I now have 410 item discovery. That is the maximum amount. Even having this, there's a chance to not even drop anything extra, but it's better than nothing. Also, I went to Snuggly again, and well, basically decided to well, pretty much just what is it? Trade some of the items. I will give you the description below what item to trade, so I don't need to tell you about that again. And there are 2 Dark Knights here. First one is along this corridor. There he is. Right there. It's a very narrow corridor, so it can be a bit hard to fight back. So let's see if I can practice my parries. There he is. He's right there. You can't see him. A bit. There we go. There he is. The best time to fight him though, if you're not very good with your attacks, is when he does a 3-hit combo. You notice he did that long thrust at the end. Just wait and take your time. If you're confident a lot more, you can parry him. You definitely want to do. Obviously, make sure you have a weapon that has 100 block. It'll make it so much easier. Almost got him. There's a lot stronger, I think, as well. Yep. Oh. Oh. Almost got him. Just take your time. Got ya. I got a Black Knight sword. All right. Nice. I got one of the Black Knight weapons. That's what I was aiming for. These things are... Look at that power. These things are extremely strong, but also extremely heavy. Grace of the Black Knights who won the Lordran. Use the first casting. It's a large motion that puts weight in the body until it attacks and reflects the great side. This was long ago. So, also similar to this. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, what's its stats? These are pretty stat heavy actually. Oh, whoops, I didn't even check the stats. My bad. Let's see. Oh, 18 dexterity. Oh, how much dexterity do I have? 16? Ooh. I told you, these weapons right here in particular are very demanding. Ooh. But there we go, that's pretty much the first Dark Knight. The other Dark Knight is actually also guarding an item. And I actually see something else I never at it, but I actually got a Black Knight sword. Let's see, is it through here? No, that's just a shortcut back way to the top. No, I need to go back down or somewhere else. Let's see. Yeah, the other Dark Knight is, remember at the very beginning of the game we're in that jail cell, and that one guy who unfortunately had to kill and once we returned here dropped us the key and also gave us our Estus flasks. Well, there's now a Black Knight residing there instead. Oh, I guess I have to go back the other way. Through here. Here we go. This is the other Black Knight. He's down there. I think he'd run up at you. There he is. Right there. That's the funny thing. If you look up there, that's the optional boss right there. Yeah, you can actually see him in that cage now. He wasn't there before. At least I don't think he was at the beginning of the game. But it's nice attention to detail there. Alright, here's the other Dark Knight. Again, he also has a sword. I don't think he's gonna, the chances they're going to drop the same sword twice is extremely unlikely. But if he dropped his shield, that'd be great. Ooh, there we go. You can backstab these guys too and parry them. They're like any other enemy if you're lucky enough. You see that? That's what I hate about that move. It's hard to tell when they're going to do the 3-hit combo or the normal one. Ooh, over that here I think would have died. Yes! She got the backstab. Got 2 Black Knight swords. Wow. I wasn't trying to get 2. There we go. So if we go way back here now, we would get this, a peculiar doll. And this is used to get into an optional area in the game, back in Anor Londo. We're not going to go there and eventually get to Anor Londo, because it's like a PDF area itself in a separate video. But right over there is the optional boss who gives you a titanite slab when you beat it. Now you can do that. I could fight that guy now if I wanted to, but I'm okay for the moment. I'm going to save him for a bit later, because there's no point in fighting him where I don't even have the required ember to increase my weapon more. Yeah, we can't increase the weapon to plus 15 until we get another type of shard. This is why I wanted to save these Black Knights till later. What the? Where did you come from? Huh. Yeah, maybe I aggroed him somehow. Not sure how though, but whatever. Okay. And there's still things you can trade with Snuggly as well. But anything I mostly trade for is just more materials and stuff. Oh, also the Great Demon Hammer from that sack. The sack is pretty useless as a piece of equipment anyway for any armor. So you can exchange it for an actual weapon. Okay then. So, now I'm going to meet you guys back at Undead Parish. We're going to fight another Black Knight. This one though is going to be a lot tougher. Unlike the other Black Knights we fought, this one has a great sword as a weapon. Much tougher. I really hope he drops his great sword too. That would be just as good. Or even better. Because there's actual great swords, and ultra great swords, which are even bigger than the sword we have now. Yeah, it's also a lot more heavy and powerful, and there's a lot more requirements to unlock it. Alright then, so I'll see you guys back when we do the undead parish. I also going to get rid of all the enemies off screen as well to save time, but I'll see you guys then. Alright, I'm now back. Oh boy, and this is where the Black Knight is. And this Black Knight is different for the others. The others we fought so far only had swords and shields. This one has an ultra great sword. Ultra great swords are even bigger than the great swords, but a lot harder to use. So, the minute we aggro him, we need to get out of here. We can't fight him in this small area. Because, well... trying to aggro him. Got him. Come on. There we go. Come on, follow me. You do not want to fight him in that very small area. Here come to you. Well, he's supposed to. Come on. Come on. That's right. Get down here. There we go. Just trying to lure this guy. You don't want to fight him in a narrow hallway. That's the ultra great sword. See, you want to lure him down here. You do not want to fight him in that tiny, tiny tower, while he has a freaking great sword of all things. Ugh. That's the reason why. Imagine that in a very small space. Yeah, it would suck. Just wait for the right moment to attack. And obviously, this goes without saying, but get rid of the rest of the enemies before you do anything else. Ah, damn it, I forgot about the fire. Yeah, those flames can hurt you. There we go. Oof, you see that? Ooh. Almost got him. Got you. Oh, we got the Black Knight shield. Nice. And there we go. Is there certain requirements for that too? Oh, it's just 16 strength. Shield the Black Knight that one is Odin, a throwing canals chased the demon's face. Long ago, when they faced chaos demons with charred black, with their shields again highly resistant to fire. So, yeah, pretty much really good resistance and stuff, but unfortunately it's a lot heavier to use. That's the downside of it. But again, the Black Knight equipment is really good. That's why I wanted to wait until I had the gold cover this wing. The other reason, actually a lot more obvious, was because I don't think I was be able to be strong enough to withstand their attacks just yet. As you can see, you don't have to be all fancy and do parries and backstabs and all that over the time. As long as you have enough space, you can fight them fair and square. The next Black Knight now actually has another weapon in a spear. Like a lance. It's in a very narrow way. I'm going to meet you guys at the Valley of the Drakes, because now we're going to not only do that part, but also look around the Darkwood Basin to get some newer items, as it were. So, I'll see you guys then. Alright, I am now back. Now, remember we went here last time, we went to the left, and basically got a bunch of weapons for pretty much the first part of the game. That zombie dragon is still there. Well, they call it undead dragon. Personally, I like to call it a zombie dragon, but whatever. Basically, it's only his top half, which is hanging by that cliff. There's also the other half is 2 legs, which seem to act independently. They're actually down somewhere else. Now, this guy is an annoying poison breath attack. But if you have pyromancy or long range attacks, or if you time your attacks just right, there we go. This is what you want to do. Wait until he does that, and then attack him just when the poison block disappears. Okay. Actually, maybe I might try the great sword method instead. So you want him to keep using only that attack, and then just rush towards him and do an attack like so. Like hitting in time. One other thing you can do is pretty much just shoot poison arrows over and over again. There we go. That's better. There's a lot of health though, so it takes some time before we're done. Then you need to roll and pretty much just rinse and repeat. This could take a while, so I'll be back once I've killed this guy. That's literally it, just roll, rinse and repeat. Got ya! So I switched to the Great Fireball. Here's what the heck. Yeah, you think it'd give you more souls than that, but nope, that's all it gives you. He doesn't come back either, so if I screw up and get killed here from these next enemies, then I can at least bypass through him pretty easily. There's a few items we can get here, but I gotta buy these guys, these weavens. Not dragons. There's actually a difference between the dragon and the weaven. Or wyvern, or I don't know if it's pronounced. Dragons have 4, dragons basically walk on all 4 legs, as wyverns only walk on 2. Apparently, that's the difference. I actually didn't know that. These guys can be pretty tough, and they like to shoot lightning. However though, they and I died! Damn it! I was trying to stun lock him. If I had a little more time, would have got him. I'll be back in a bit. Oh well, I'm back. I made a few adjustments. I started going to the Eagle Shield instead, because it gives great precision to lightning. Of course, I have the medium wall because of its weight, but in this case, since I'm fighting a pretty small cliff, that's not really going to be much of a problem. What the? He can't reach. So this is where the lightning shield comes in. Guess it's time to put myself a new strategy. He can't reach. He can't go across this small chasm. Of course. Then I think I have an idea. Yeah, I was being too risky there. And these are my souls I talked about. So let's try and improvise and poison him. What the? Got ya. That's right. The poison set in. Oh, I might use my normal arrows now to affect it. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's poisoning. You can't even reach. Duh. Alright, I'm back. And here we go. Got our 10 humanity and our souls. Yeah, there's quite a few of them here. So you want to fight these guys one at a time. Okay, this guy most likely won't get aggroed. Let's just focus on getting rid of this one first. Okay. Be careful, like to fly around and shoot you with lightning like that. Hate that move. Yeah, their poise is really low. That's why two-handing is pretty useful. There you go. That's right, come to me. They like to do that, they like to fly around a bit. I'm going to shoot the bolts. There we go. Yes! This is the medium wall. In this case, I don't mind using it if it's need to get some proper lightning protection. Ah, the eagle shield is so good. Take your time. Dang it. I like to fly around a lot. Come on. Oh. So I went to the eagle shield. Use the eagle shield. Yikes. Damn it. Ah. I don't know where else to fight these guys besides right here. There. I might try pyromancy next. So that works out. There we are. Now for there's 3 of them right there. And I'd rather not fight all 3 of them for painfully obvious reasons. Let's see. Right. Yeah, sometimes need to angle it a bit to get looks like it's not far enough. There we go. Now the poison is taking effect. So basically what I'm doing is I'm poisoning these guys and then taking them down. I just want to show you it's like firing them up close. But I might just do this now. Get done over with. There's actually a bonfire on the other side around there that resets these enemies, which I don't want. So yep, we're doing this now. See you guys there once I kill these guys. I'm back and I made a really big error. I used up all my poison arrows because I think the problem was I was too far away. So far that my normal arrows barely did any damage to them. Yeah. But here's the brigand equipment along with spider shield. Oh, here we go. Alright. Oh, phew. At least I got rid of one of them. And as you can see, I've almost killed this one because, well... Hey, where are you going? I need you here. Come on. Damn it. I can just get him a little closer. Ah. Yep, there's that move he does. You can use this, it's pretty much like a sweeping attack. Damn it. Come on. Yes! Woo! Oh boy. We've got 3 SS fast left. Alright. Stupid things take so long to kill. But this is the last one. Okay. I can handle at least one of them. Also, I don't know what's behind that gate there. Damn it. Whew. I literally used all of my arrows to get rid of these guys. Oh boy. Well, up here is actually a ring which you're going to get. Ugh. Don't worry, the good news here is you don't have to fight any of these things again. If you are coming down here, you need to fight the first two and then that's it. Don't worry about getting these guys over here. If you ever get a red tier stone wing, they won't like the blue tier stone wing, which, well, increases your defense a little bit. What this does is that when you're in the red, when you're below 20% health, it actually gives you a boost in attack power, but it's a really big boost, and you combine it with power within, and it can also stacks with power within. So if you combine both of them, you can do a ton of damage, like a ton. Like, it's ridiculous. People refer to it as hyper mode, because that's how OP it is. It's crazy, but it's also a pretty high risk too. But here we go. Now we can go up here. This leads to pretty much another part of the woods. And there's actually a bonfire right here. Nice. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to quit back my other wing because, well, you've guessed it, we are now fighting another Black Knight. There we go. And this one's different because this one actually has a spear on it. I'm sorry for the cut I had to do, guys, but it was just me shooting arrows over and over again at the exact same time. You don't want to see that. But if you go here, there he is. Dark Knight. I mean the Black Knight or whatever. Now this guy's a bit different because this guy uses a spear as a weapon. Oof. Ooh. Huh. Can he not go any further? Hey! This is... man, we didn't get a spear or any of his equipment. But, there we go. There's quite a few things we can get down here. Grass crest shields. They actually, if you equip that, let's see. Here we go, the grass crest shield. Has a 90-foot block, but it slightly increases stamina speed recovery. And for I guess I'm gonna eventually run out with the cowardice weak blades. But I need to get that guy done over with. There's actually another way going through the Darkwood basin, and the other way is that this guy literally just pop out of nowhere and run towards you. So yeah. I guess I agree with this one for the moment. Use my poise. There we go. There's actually a set of, and there's actually another armor set we can get here too. Oh yes, very important. There is a crystal lizard somewhere around here. You want to kill him. It should be up here. Maybe he's further up. If we jump down here, we get a longbow, which is even better than the other bow we got. Oh crap! I almost fell to my death. Where is that crystal? Yeah, he must be further up, but he is up there. We're gonna get him. There he is. Got ya! We get 2 titanite and a titanite chunk. There we go. So yep, if you see it, if you walk all the way around here, it actually goes all the way back towards near the Darkwood basin. See? Been through here before. That's where pretty much it lights up. That's I wanted to get that bonfire there instead. I was at first with that black knight all the way around there. But still, also might give a good excuse to get the rest of these items here. There we go. Got that nice lizard. Also, depending on basically, he also dropped other things too. I think he usually just drops twinkling titanite, not just titanite chunks. So he does drop other materials as well. That's great. Alright, finally some progress. Just be a bit careful. This place is, some of them look like a lot slippery than others, so it's easy to fall down. But it doesn't matter though, because the good news is now we've now managed to get a little further in. Now there's another type of enemy here, pretty much these crystal golems. They actually drop blue titanite chunks if you're lucky. But even worse, there is actually a enemy here known as the Hydra. Wait a minute, did I aggro that guy? There's a hydra down there. Are you coming towards me? There we go. That's it. Yeah, be careful. He has some attacks which can cause the ground to shatter with crystals. Got ya. That's one down. That's the hydra in question. Oh, there you are. That's right. I'm gonna lure these guys here one at a time. That way, I don't have to find more at once. Not so bad, because they're so big and heavy. Here we are. Nice. Be careful. The hydra starts shooting. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Yep. It's going to start shooting pretty much junking into hydra now. However though, you can use it as a weapon. You see that? It killed that guy for me. Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah, you can make mini weapons and attack here, like that crystal club. There we are. Okay, that gets out of those crystal golems. Now for the hydra. Just in time. Now, further, can I just hide behind that rock? Nope, no you can't, because it's a bit of a shockwave with the attack. So that won't work. We can just get close enough. Now we can get him to attack us. Don't get too far into the water. Some of the water right here is actually Ooh, that's what we want. We want him to attack us directly. There we go. That's what we want. One to attack him. That's right. Here's the thing, you don't have to lower all of its health to kill it. If you manage to cut off all of its heads, then it will automatically die. So that's a fun fact. The annoying thing though is trying to make sure damn it. Trying to reach it in time. Ah, come on! There we go. Nice. You see that? See what's there? See, very carefully walk. Very careful like you. Come on. Just a little less. See because of that stuff. Stop kissing. Ah, now she's far away. You're so sweet like that. Come on. In hindsight, I should have fixed the, I should have behind things so I can move quickly. Yeah, that's what I should have done. It makes sense. There. One more head there. And there's a much water. There's one stick here. So this bit. There we go. That's there. So you see that? The stick there. The stick is the worst stick because you can do that. See? What are the stickers? What's going there? Oh, that's a nice set. Please. Yes, that's right. That's actually the there you go. There you go. Yes, this is the direction facing. That's right. Oh no, he's just not facing. No, yeah. Oh, he's on the fight. That's nice. No, we fight this one. Nice. Maybe punish instead. Damn. What if I just right? Then maybe. No, doesn't work. See? Let me get over the stupid water. I'm getting far out. 1, 2. I'll die. Wait a second. Here. Damn! I was so close. But I think I've got it now. Yes! One more hit like that and we got him. Got ya! You asshole! And we get the dragon skill and the dust crown wing. Yeah, that's why that one sucks so much. Because, well, you have to be careful of the water. It's hard to tell where you can walk through and what you can't because of how the water looks. And that's what sucks about it. Ugh, jeez. But okay, there's actually a bit of a shortcut around here too. If you walk around here. Now, remember that Havel Knight? Well, I don't know if this is the right place, but I remember there was like a tower, a big shortcut towards it. Let's see. No, this wasn't it. There was supposed to. I remember there was like a tower around here. I remember thinking of another section of the basin because there's a lot of sections here. Nope, don't see it. It's probably around there instead. Ugh. But yeah, that's the hydra. Yeah, you gotta look at the water very carefully. That's what sucks about it. So you see that? You see the water? You see that it's a bit of a ground there? If I walked a bit more further, I'd be dead. That's why you gotta be careful. Now there's actually another enemy we can fight here. Ooh, here we go. Just be a bit careful around here. And there we have the longest ladder in the entire game. Yeah, that's a shortcut way back to the dark woods at the top. You know where the dark where the hunters are? There's a bit of shortcut later on if you want to go all the way down there, but I'm not going up there, there's no point. But there should be an enemy along here. It's a golem, but it's different from the others. This one's gold. Here we go. And if I die, it's not going to be that big of a deal because I'm all with the undead, so we'll be wasting too much humanity. gotta be careful around here. Very easy to balance. That's why this part sucks. There we go. There we are. Hey, where's the golem? There should be a golem right here. Oh man, you kidding me? Yeah, there should be a golem around here. And then he's supposed to rescue someone from it. Huh. What the hell? Let me try quitting and then reloading. Yeah, it's annoying how some of these NPCs just don't appear randomly for some reason. There he is! There. Just crit and reload. Yeah. Sometimes some enemies appear for some reason. You gotta crit and reload. This is one of them. There's someone actually trapped inside here. You wanna try and help him. Oh, be careful. That's the crystal attack. He's a bit more health than the others. Ooh, okay. There we go. Got you. Am I doing that? We free this lady right here.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yeah, sure.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
So she'll disappear. Now she's pretty unique, if I was supposed to call her. Basically, you know you have those phantom summons? Well, usually to call her phantom, find her signature, and then call her up, and then basically you can pretty much use whenever you like. Okay, off screen I'm just going to walk through here slowly and then get towards the signature. And that's what I'm actually going to show off in this part. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, I am back. I decided to use a homeward bow instead of just walking through there again. I don't think it's losing my souls falling down, because I was just finding some crystal golems again. It's not a big deal. But once you've got rid of that gold golem and talked to her and asked for her help, her summon signature should be around here. Notice that I am actually undead, I am hollowed, but we still see her signature here. This is when you know this is something different. She will come forth, and she actually becomes a merchant of sorts. There we are.
I am Dusk of Ulasil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
So with that, you can learn a new gesture, proper bow. That's nice. And if you purchase, you can actually get some pretty nice, basically, I think it's, it is Catalyst or Faith. No, it's Sorcery, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's not Faith, it's Sorcery. This is actually pretty nice, Ivory Catalyst, because it's really light, so that could actually be useful. And these spells are pretty unique too, because you can actually use it to repair armor. You can make yourself, I guess, ridiculous. Your healing weapon is pretty sneaky. When PvP, it makes your weapon invisible, so that way it's hard for people to tell when you're attacking or not. So hard to parry something, it's pretty invisible and stuff.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulasil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulasil's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
So, basically, when you disappear and stuff, you just see a signature there again, and basically, you can summon her again to get some extra sorceries from her. She's also connected to an actual, completely optional area in the game, DLC, which I remember doing for a very long time. But it's quite interesting. It talks more about basically about where she came from and stuff. And we also fight pretty much, in my opinion, the toughest dragon in the entire game. Oh boy, that dragon. I don't think there's anything up here, but I think there's a nice view. Oh wait, no, this is where the tower was. Oh man, I got confused. Yeah, this was it. So if you go all the way back up here, if you had the watchtower basement key, you could open this up. Or the master key, I suppose. No, I think the master key was just going from there. I don't think you could open it without the watchtower key. So that was for Moonlight Butterfly. So now we can actually come back down whenever you want. A bit of a shortcut, I suppose, if you want to climb that really long stairs at the mountain, but at the fountain. But we'll talk about that a bit later. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about really. I just wanted to show you guys. I just wanted to get some better stuff. The longbow now is actually better than the other bow. Let's see. It's a bit heavier, sure, but it's stronger. But it seems a little stronger than the other bow and stuff, so that's why I wanted to equip it. Ah man, got the fat wall again. I mean the medium wall, but I need that long bow though, because it's also stronger. And well, it's the long bow, so yeah, it's a bit more better range. Yeah. But I want to show you guys some of the alternate ways and stuff around. So I'm not going to go through that valley of the drakes again to fight those drakes. I'm going to go for a pier instead, because it's a bit quicker. So next time, now we're going to actually go through Anor Londo. Off screen, I'm going to buy a bunch of poison arrows and regular arrows. Make sure you do that from that merchant. We're going to be needing them. Very important to get the poison arrows. Very, very important. If you play this game and you know exactly what I'm talking about, you know what a pain in the ass they can be, and yeah. But that was going to be really big too. I don't think I'm going to do it on one pass because it's gigantic. But we'll see what happens though. But with that, this is Master 347 going to the Archer the platformer. Stay classy.